Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 2, Episode 5. Last episode, we had the resurrection of Vex. Vax made a deal with the Matron of Ravens. There was some conflict because of Zara, who made up for it in the end, and she gave Vex her locket that can hold a creature, and so Vex is using that for Trinket, apparently. I'm curious how that's going to come into play. Should be interesting. Vax seems to, well, after the deal he made, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you would call it a deal, because he didn't really know what he was signing up for, but after this deal he's made with the Matron of Ravens, he's a lot darker than he was. So that should be interesting to see play out. We got to see a little bit of the background of the divergence and just some insight into the vestiges. Yeah, I think that's the gist. Based on the description of this next episode, looks like they're going to be looking for the next vestige of divergence. It also mentions that they will be visiting the Fire Ashari, which should be interesting because, at least as far as I know, in the campaign last I saw, the Fire Ashari were destroyed, but that was because they had done Keyleth's quest before the dragons, and then the main dragon, Thordak, was in the fire plane and escaped and destroyed the Fire Ashari, as far as we know. So I'm curious how or what that's going to be. Also, I was confused when watching the first 3 episodes. I thought that Thordak was the black dragon, but I guess he's the red dragon, and that was made known to me through the campaign. I was like, oh, I guess I had that mistaken, but now I know. But there is a black dragon, right? I don't know. But anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. But before I get into this, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and if you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me to stay motivated and it helps the channel to grow, so thank you. I don't believe I have anything else to say before just diving into this episode, so I will go ahead and do that. I'm assuming this is another Ashari. Oh, maybe her mom. Oh, yeah, because her mom went for her Aramenté and then never returned, so we're getting some of that.
You'll always be with me, and one day you'll be ready for your own journey. You only have to listen.
Wonder if we'll ever find out what happened to her. I'm sure we will. I feel like that's something that Matt would have on a back burner for the campaign, but I haven't gotten that far, so I don't know. Present day.
And then whoosh, I was alive again. It really puts life into perspective, you know? I feel more grown, more mature.
You look more mature.
I'm going to take that as a compliment because of how mature I am.
That was dumb, but funny.
Maybe we should go.
I'd like to, but the people of Tal'Dorei are depending on us.
No, you're right. It's fine. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna go get more wood.
Side quest.
How long has Grog been gone? Doesn't take that long to pop a squat.
This is Grog we're talking about.
I'll go check on him. Here, for the fire.
What does that say? Probably something with flying. I'm pretty sure it's a flying broom. I could be wrong though.
Could you ever be full?
Grog, are you talking to your dookie?
Yeah, just asserting my dominance. Can you play me a tune? You know, I don't want anyone hearing me go boom boom.
Need some inspiration to poop.
In an outhouse on the edge of the world.
Oh, so, well,
All that matters is
Sorry. I hunger always. Man,
Well,
I sympathize with that.
I don't know. I'm curious how its dark nature comes into play, I guess, later on. What kind of vision is this? Like a possible future, maybe?
No! Leave me alone!
Spooky.
Want me to take over?
No, rest. I just need to stretch my legs.
I hate when characters lie about how they're doing. It's like, really? Just tell them. They'll try to help you in whatever way they can. Yeah, it's stuck on him. He can't take it off. I love them.
We're on the fucking road! Oh, sorry.
I love them.
I will when we get there.
Yeah, I hate that he's so dark and mysterious and not telling the truth.
What, you kept that thing? Huh. I'll land here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nice.
How about this? I'll tell you the magic word for a favor.
What favor?
Ooh, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you, you just gotta trust me.
I've met cockroaches more trustworthy than you.
Oh, woo! Vex, you are missing out! You'd really have to experience it firsthand to truly understand the... What?
Oh, well. That doesn't look good.
Scanlan, I swear to the gods I will restring your loot with your own pubic hairs!
The fire Ashari could be in trouble.
Then they'll have to deal with it themselves. I'm sorry, Keyleth, but Osisa's instructions were very clear.
Vex.
She says, I'm going without you.
Man, you could go after her if you had a flying broom.
It's her people.
Brother, Keyleth would drop everything to help us. Especially you.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why he would not want to do this, just because he wants to complete the mission and maybe get rid of this vestige, but yeah. It's nice to see Keyleth in action.
More are coming through. We need help.
Dad?
Keyleth!
Oh, her dad's here.
I didn't know when I'd see you again.
I can't believe you're here.
I didn't expect this. I don't think he was there for the campaign, at least in the parts that I've seen.
You've been on your Aramenté. Your mastery of fire must be far beyond ours.
You would think?
The fire tamers need our magic to seal it.
Oof.
More of these fuckers?
I brought help!
No freaking way. Keyleth?
It's Kima! Yes! I love her, and I love Allura. I'm so glad that they're here. And alive. Oh, that's a relief. I mean, I knew they were alive in the campaign, but there was no reveal for that here, so...
Oh yeah. You know what you fight fire with?
Fire.
Me.
He's so stupid. Nice.
Scanlan, word, please!
Just say yes to that favor and it's all yours!
I hope you fall into lava, asshat!
Well, there wasn't a no. Let's Trinket.
Feed me. Well, I'm trying, but... sides.
What was that, buddy?
I just love me some blueberry pie.
What?
Oof. Hopefully, Pike can get through to him at some point and get some true answers.
Allura fucking Vysoren!
Not my middle name, but I'm pleased to see you as well.
In Amon, we saw.
Allura saved us.
Okay, we're getting a little flashback.
Nearly shot.
Nice.
Years ago, Kima and I battled Thordak with a group not unlike yours.
Nice. Gotta love backstory.
Now.
Well, might as well try. Well, something seems to be happening.
Yes. Good work, Keyleth.
Not quite. Yeah.
I hunger. What? You got no blood. Then find me some. Now.
Uh-oh. Don't turn on your friends. I didn't even consider that an option.
That's more like it.
I know Vex has a thing for flying in the campaign, so this is nice. Even though it was Scanlan's broom that he grabbed.
The truth is, I haven't finished my trials. I'm too scared. I'm not ready.
Well, hopefully he's conscious to hear that.
Listen.
Is she gonna do it? With her mom's inspiration?
Keyleth, what are you doing?
Well, is she going in? Or is she trying to close it? Huh? She went in.
Fire plane.
Okay. Now what?
It hurts! Only if I let it. I can hear it.
Okay. What the? Wild. Well, she closed it.
Keyleth!
I mean, presumably she should be able to get back through, right? Okay, good. I was a little worried.
What?
Keyleth!
Keyleth, you're all right.
Oh my god!
Just...
Nice.
Think you'll be needing this.
Your water and earth trials await you on your Aramenté. But go forth, knowing you have mastered fire.
Thank you.
Nice. I like this.
I could feel the connection between the planes.
Traveling between planes. Could be handy. Think you could do it again?
Only one way to find out.
I couldn't have asked for better companions for my dear Keyleth. Until we meet again, please take care of each other. Especially that one.
I love that.
Afraid not. We'll do what we can to help rebuild Pyra, then head to Whitestone. so this one can heal.
Nice.
Plus, we gotta check on what happened to Singorn. The whole city just bugged out when the dragon showed up. Elves. Skittish bunch of bastards.
Is that where their dad's from?
I mean, what was I gonna do? Let you die? Again?
And because I'm so mature now, I accept your terms. I hereby owe you one favor. Anything to be cashed in at a time of your choosing.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Trinket, care to seal the deal?
Okay, there's a reference to the Scanlan hating Trinket. I'm glad we got that.
Nations will quake and tremble under the reign of the Chroma Conclave.
A reign that will sadly be short-lived. Unless, that is, you care to hear what I have to say.
Who's this? Interesting. I mean, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad we got to progress Keyleth's Aramenté. I'm glad we got to visit the Fire Ashari and we got to meet her dad. I thought that was really cool that we got to see some of her backstory. I mean, especially for those who haven't seen the campaign or heard the campaign. Although in the campaign, I don't remember that they mentioned anything about her dad. Just that her mom went on her Aramenté and disappeared, or was lost. We don't know what happened to her. At least I don't. I'm not that far, but it was nice. I liked her figuring out. I don't know how what words to use. I really liked how she was able to achieve her fire part of her Aramenté. I thought, and she looked really cool, like in that whole, when she was in the fire plane and was like this fire being, more Grog and Craven. I wasn't sure where it was going to lead, but it looks like it may corrupt him to the point where he tries to hurt his friends. It could end up being similar to Percy's situation, in which in the end they had to fight Percy in order to stop the demon inside of him, and it'll be them fighting Grog in order to get the sword away from him. But yeah, that moment where he was not feeding it what it wanted and he turned to Pike, it's a little worrisome. I'm glad that Vax was able to lighten up a little bit in the end there. I think the love that he has is what's really going to save him in terms of, I mean, I don't know if he's in danger of any permanent evil consequences, but I guess we'll see. But I liked that he was softened up at the end there with Keyleth and her dad teasing her about Vax. I don't know, there was a moment there at the end before it cut to Keyleth getting the mark on her forehead and being officially recognized as successful in her fire portion of her Aramenté, where it looked like she might go in for a kiss or something, but it didn't happen, which is fine. I like when they extend it for a period, so I don't know. I look forward to hopefully more of Vax'ildan, if that's what you want to call them. But yeah. Okay, well, I mean, it was kind of obvious, but the broom, I'm glad I was right that it was a flying broom. And as much as I appreciate the reference to the campaign in the sense that Vex likes to fly and likes to have that ability, I thought that Scanlan was going to be I thought it was going to be Scanlan's because he's the one that picked it up at Gilmore's. I mean, he doesn't really need it because he's got Scanlan's hand to carry him around if he needs it. But, I mean, with the broom, you're not using a spell slot or anything. So, but to be fair, they've adapted this from a D&D campaign. It's not going to exactly mirror those types of things like spell slots and whatnot. But yeah, I'm very curious what Scanlan's favor is going to be for Vex. I mean, my first thought, just because of how he is in the show, is that he's going to ask for something sexual. Maybe not sex itself, but I don't know. I could see him asking to get flashed. But like I said in the last video, I would really like for him to evolve and mature in some ways. And I would really like to see that in the show. We've seen at least up to the point where I'm at in the campaign with, and the last one I got up to was the Sunken Tomb. He's started a little bit to mature because of Kaylee, but we haven't seen much of that in the show yet, and I really hope we get that, because it'd be really nice to, I don't know, it'd be really nice to see that. I like that we got to see Vex use the locket with Trinket. I thought that was really cool, and I look forward to seeing more of that in the future. I'm so glad we got more Kima and Allura. Fantastic. I don't know. I knew they were alive in the campaign, but I didn't know. I mean, they didn't really reveal if they had survived yet in the show, and so it was a nice surprise. And I love that we got to see them kiss, because in the campaign it's more of an implied romance, or I don't know. There hasn't been any explicit mention of a kiss between them, but it's definitely implied that they are a thing, or they were a thing in the past, which is why Kima was so uncomfortable with Scanlan trying to seduce her, and yeah, good stuff. I'm just glad we got to see that, and I'm glad that they're alive. Yeah, that mysterious woman there at the end, and I think she was in the last episode too. I didn't mention her in my after reaction discussion, or maybe she was at the beginning of this episode. I don't remember when we last saw her, but I wonder who she is and what her deal is. Like, is she trying to help the dragons? Does she want to help the dragons? I mean, my short-term memory is not great, so I don't remember exactly what she said to the dragon at the end there. Like, it sounded like she was implying that she knew that the dragons could be taken down. Maybe it's someone that's against, I don't know. I really don't. I'm confused, but I'm sure we'll get some sort of an answer for that. Overall, a very good episode. I very much enjoyed it. I liked everything we got, and I felt like it was reasonably paced for an episode, especially like even with them having to progress Keyleth on her Aramenté. I really liked the pacing of this episode. It didn't feel like it was too rushed for her to get through that. And it really, I think the flashback with her mom helped, and just like her remembering her mom's words and that sort of thing, and being brave for her dad, who was incapacitated at the time. So yeah, I liked it. But I think those are all my thoughts for this episode. Let me know what you guys thought. I appreciate hearing your insight, and I like to interact if I can, so please feel free to comment on something of the episode. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here and supporting me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that I will see you guys in the next video.